Well, welcome back. It's been emotional. Are you emotional, Eric? I'm emotional.
I'm even more emotional now that I've seen this rather unusual Dragon Knight pick.
They had a big choice. They had a lot of choice, and this is what they've gone for.
Am I missing something?
Is
this a support Clockwork? Is it a support Sven?
I think we could see a support Sven here. I don't know why.
Nor do I.
Like, when you can see their lineup, you can see everything about their lineup. Why would you do this to yourself?
And
Not want to say advantage or anything, but oh
bug.
No. What bug is that? The buy bug?
I don't know, seems fine though, we're good to go. Okay, so we do have the, this is a support Sven, right? No, this is a carry Sven, and it's a support Windrunner, which is an extremely unusual pick, to be honest.
Maybe they're aiming to play a similar role that Naga fulfills. I mean, it doesn't have the farming potential,
Alright,
but build it into a core later on.
Maybe. But, if you want to do that, why not pick Naga? More reliable stun? Or just pick Venge? I don't know. Okay, it's fine then. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for the follow, Kenny. Or babe. And here we go. We are underway. There was a short delay, but time for everyone to go and get a drink, you know, get an ice cream.
Oh, don't talking about. Is this like you're cold,
Ice
bringing
cream
out
is-
things that you really want? I would honestly
I'd love
murder a
hot Ribena
person.
right now. Other drinks are available. such
I'm
as
on the
Robinson's.
Vimto.
And Vimto, indeed.
Hot Vimto. Kate, do you wanna do this thing?
Do this thing.
Do
The whole
this thing.
castle thing. I
Yeah.
don't know.
30 seconds to showtime.
Like two.
JP is a little cutie.
Isn't it?
Thanks, Newtastic. Well, I have to ask you, Newtastic, why have you not followed the channel?
I do wonder that myself. There's like 60
Let's do
people
it.
at all
Let's
who could
introduce
be.
some players. Let's do it. You go first.
No, you go
Let's
first,
do it.
please.
Okay. No, you hang up. Okay, here we go. So, for the Dragon Knight, for LSE, we have Exolyptic, sometimes known as Alex. What a player. On Winter
And
White,
away
we've got
we
Shiva
go.
Chi. On Windrunner, which we assume is a support, we have a 3k player. And on Clockwork, we got Road to Low Prior. Finally, playing the carry Sven, we've
No
got
more
Brave
bets,
Fluffy
please.
Bear, sometimes known as Ethan. Rumour has it he likes building Sanjin Yasha.
In terrible places.
And for the Dire, better get through this quickly. You up for it, or am I going to smash it?
Umama, Solo, Muzzard, Gyro, Queen, Pain, Slardar, Spirit Breaker, Dazzle, Reverse, Go.
And we've got our rotation mid. Solo is going to be taking some harassment damage from Shiva Chi. Spirit Breaker is going to come in, and he gives Wyvern a good clubbing. All in all, a bit of harassment traded, probably roughly even so far, and Queen's got the salve ready.
I tell you what, I've been trying to judge these games by like traditional laning, but they're playing a lot of these double lanes early.
Yeah, they do. They love a bit of a dual lane mid, but Spirit Breaker traditionally not the best harassing support. The nature of the hero being a melee, but you know, we'll see what he can make happen.
Indeed.
So this mid lane, probably we're going to see in favour of the Queen of Pain, but obviously once the bottle spam comes out, we will see Dragon Knight just spamming that Flame Breath to get the easy lost hits, as we see right there, as if by magic he demonstrates it. In the bottom lane, it appears that the Radiant are going to be doing dual lanes. We're going to see Wyvern and Sven going up against Slardar. Both of them should be fairly happy with that. Wyvern is going to be pretty reasonable at zoning out the Slardar. But Slardar's going to be happy because he is pretty much guaranteed to be getting XP, and probably not the most horrible blink timing we've ever seen. And we have seen some horrible blink times along the way.
Yes,
Top lane is where the real excitement's going to be, because everyone knows that Gyro does absolutely obscene damage in lane with the old Rocket Barrage, and combined with the Spirit Breaker, that's pretty nasty. Obviously Clockwork does have some pretty defensive capabilities in the form of the cogs, but I think he's still probably going to be quite scared for his life.
just
See the
missing
bottom
that. Oh,
Shiva Chi misses the deal, and he is going to be pretty gutted right now. He's used 2 sentries and he's unable to find it.
dude.
And I think the word that we're looking for is upset.
He definitely is. I mean, I was looking at top when it was just the. Oh, we have a charge going mid.
We do have a charge. We have a Spirit Cow charge.
Don't even know if he's going to be needed.
I think he's dead.
Oh,
He is
the
bottled up,
bottle.
but here's the spirit cow. He's arrived. Does not have dash level, and he's clubbing him. He's gone for the trade, and he might actually get it. He's taking a lot of damage on the spirit cow there.
Oh,
And
that is a first blood.
managed to move the aggro of the tower over to Queen of Pain.
That was
And
some good.
Alex has gone from crying to probably dancing.
That was some nice yuking. Just dragging him around the tower. Dragon's blood doing some work there.
Yep, and start times for Forthebrave then. Very happy times for Dragon Knight, who would not have been expecting to get off to such a good start because it's an unfavourable lane, and now he finds himself with Boots Bottle and living the dream. First blood on top. And we can now see Space Cow charging top. Whether or not they can actually make a kill happen here, I doubt. And there he goes. He cancels the charge.
Yeah, it's
He's
quite
gonna do a
a
bit of
evasive
fighting.
lane, really, isn't it? I mean, I was at first thinking it was going to be a really horrible lane for Dazzle and in Gyro, but then
Radiant's
Cow's up
toughened
there
their
occasionally,
structures.
sort of making a bit of a
Dive's
menace.
mid tower won't last much longer.
Oh, Gyro's going quite low there.
He's low, but look at all those tangos he's sat on top of. He's ready to destroy some trees. Timberzor would be proud.
Well, I would break out an impression, but to be honest, my nose is getting more and more blocked. The drugs are wearing off. I wasn't expecting like 24-hour DoTA marathon. Not
We're
enough
only
drugs.
into hour number 3 here. We're into hour number 3, and yeah, it's only game 2. Thank you very much for the follow, Mootastic. Amy is pretty jealous of the name Mootastic because you may have noticed she also uses the word moo in her screen name, and she's wondering who this is trying to get on her hype.
It's actually her from the future.
Mootastic was the original Moo. I'm pretty sure that
Double damage.
Moo is older than Moo. Oh, what a confusing world we live in.
The trading whacks on bottom. Sven whacking away there.
Yep. He does once again. The Ethan / Grey Fluffy Bunny lost a good mango. We saw him starting with a mango last game on PO. We see it once again on Sven.
Indeed, it's
Either he is next level, or he's just spent too much time watching Eternal Envy and it started rubbing off.
I really rubbing off. I really don't think
Come on, Gand. You're better than that.
I don't know if I am.
Oh, we know. Well, you will certainly not. I'm very mature.
I don't think I've actually ever bought a mango, like seriously in a game.
Top lane, are we going to see a bash from Spiritbreaker? He needs a bash.
Come on,
bash
use
yet.
pseudo on. Guaranteed bash on this charge.
Cost the life of 3k player. There's the rocket version, he does go down. We do see the rotation from Wyvern, and if they get a kill, return kill on the Gyro, this will be 100% worth it. No grave available on Dazzle. Are they going to dive this? I think Spirit Breaker needs to go, well, you're manly, you're a space cow, but you're not quite that manly. And I think the biggest surprise of the game so far is going on in mid lane. And
The dominance from
that
Dragon Knight,
is
level
the
6.
last hits. I mean,
Quap hasn't even
Dragon
made
Knight
6
on
yet.
28 last hits, and look, Queen of Pain down on 16. That is... I mean, we do expect Dragon Knight to get some farm, just the nature of the hero with Dragon Breath means that you're guaranteed to get something, but Queen to be this far behind?
Are we
Dragon
going to try
Knight
this? Surely
is, I
not.
think, pretty much guaranteed to get the rune here, because Queen is
I
going
know
to be
if
in
you got a
trouble.
friend coming on.
We do have a Dazzle running, but I think Queen is going to die here. Oh no! And I don't know if you noticed, but
Splash. Oh, that rocket
not
could have been so good.
quite enough mana on Dragon Knight to finish killing Queen with the stun.
Oh, that is a lost opportunity.
The Breathe Fire, definitely. And he's going to be pretty gutted by that, I think. I'm gutted for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I was sort of hoping that he might get the tick on the poison, but it wasn't to be. What's this cow doing at the moment? He's just sort of not a lot, really.
He's grazing.
There's
You
gonna
know how it is, the cow life.
there's gonna be a gank tap. Is cow gonna?
I think this is just
chilling?
pure.
Nope,
Rocket
here we
Barrage
go.
could potentially get annoying, but oh, the cow comes in. Here is the Rocket Barrage boosting. There's the cogs, but he's trapped in. Who's trapped in with whom is the question. And once again, Wyvern is forced to teleport off. Drops down a bit of harass, but at the end of the day,
Range is going back in. But that's why it's dangerous. Go back. Get some health.
although there's the power shot. What? 15 HP on the Gyro there.
I totally take it
Wyvern
back.
is gonna
Should have
have
done
to be
that
happy
earlier.
with this. And Kenny is trying to raise the tone of the broadcast away from the constant nonsense and has asked the question, I think Dazzle plus Slardar is a great to negate DK and Sven's armor. Do you agree? And the answer is yes. I'm actually quite surprised that they had the choice of what hero they were going to pick for last LSE, and they have picked Dragon Knight into all that minus armor.
Yeah, I mean, that's like literally his thing.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at the same time you can say if you're facing loads of minus armor, you better make sure you have a lot of armor in the first place. Maybe that's the logic. I know that Alex does very much, Alex being the LSE captain, very much subscribes to the whole stats world of Dota drafting. He does enjoy looking at percentages of who's won against whom, and I would not be surprised if he has looked up the win rates of heroes against the Dire and has decided that Dragon Knight is the pick.
Couldn't hang on to that
Yeah, I
mid
mean,
tower.
you're getting like 20 minus armor from Slardar alone. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It really is a lot
It
of
is
minus
very scary.
armor.
And you only get 12, is it? Yeah, 12 for Dragon Knight. So
But I mean, his items are often his pickups are often like armor orientated as well, aren't they? You see the
yeah,
Helmet of
we expect the
Dominator,
Assault Cuirass and Dominator,
an
etc.
AC, yeah, exactly.
But still, scary times. The Dazzle Weave is pretty crazy, the amount of minus armor you can end up with there. Ben's farm is coming along very nicely. So far, the Radiance farm is just so much better than the Dire's, with the incredible stomp that's gone on in mid lane with how far ahead Dragon Knight is over Queen. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. Kenny is suggesting that Dragon King's tail stun is the best stun in the game. What do you think about that, Ken? I can't blame Kenny because, you know, I'm going to have to see him in real life next week. But
The best stun in the game is big. 3.2.
Beastmaster would like a word, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, doesn't go through Magic Community.
Pretty satisfying though, I'll give it that.
Except when you have to chase someone down and they just walk away and you're trying to do it without Dragon Form.
Yeah, true that. True that. So the top lane is, honestly, it's not going that badly for the Dire. Windrunner has got phase boots up, and I think they've died twice up there, is it? Were both kills in the top lane? I think they were.
Looks like we've got a charge going on bottom. They want to try and reduce some of this net worth on Sven. Will it? Will it, won't it? Oh, come on, they put on damage on. You must be seeing what's happening there.
I'm trying to say that they are going to get us. He's decided to go for a trade. He has got a lot of one charges as well as the Mango. There's a missed stun from the Slardar, but Queen is here to clean up. And
Dead.
I guess if you're going to lose your core, then at least you're happy that they've been forced to rotate 3 people for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it took a long time as well. The amp damage came out early. There was a nice stun under the tower. I think the fact that he's...
But it is definitely a big kill because Sven was free farming away, and that slowed him down a bit. But is it enough?
I don't think he lost a lot of gold though.
I did doubt this Dragon Knight pickup. Oh, and I tell you what, something's going on which we can flame right here.
What's... where?
I've drawn on the map.
I don't see it. Ping.
Spirit Breaker near the mid tier 2.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Spirit Breaker.
Trying to just... He's after some more trees, isn't he? Delicious trees.
Oh, he's grazing away once again. But look at them, he's on the Dire side, there's no leaves around.
He's sneaky.
I guess we don't know what kind of diet space cows have. Maybe it's a little less nutritious than the traditional Earth cow.
Oh, look at this.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Is he just being pro?
I think, yeah.
What we're about to see now is the most exciting part of any Dragon King game. It's when you just press R and hit towers.
Dragon King. Go Dragon King.
Well,
Look, the best stun in the game's just been brought over.
we are. That was actually a pretty nice shot. 10 out of 10.
Slardar just sprinting away.
Yep. And are we going to see his?
He's gonna die. He lived.
That was a
71 health.
10 out of 10 would Duke again. Would purchase Duke once.
Right. Spirit Breaker's out of the trees now, boys.
Bottom tower.
And as predicted,
Them
Dragon Knight's
Dire
clubbing the
buildings
tower.
are tough as nails for now.
Oh,
think
Spirit Breaker's alright.
2 TPs coming in and Slytherin running in.
The lack of mana on Windrunner might be about to be a problem. Big ultimate from Gyro that forces the Radiant back, but Dragon Knight is so damn tanky. Got the one charges on top of this as well.
He's currently sat on Well, 6 armour still.
Stay away, it's just a radiant chance to just get some cleanup kills without the possibility of any
Will we
dying.
find the gyro?
And that is going to become a tier 1 tower, I believe. Even though the Dragon Knight, Dragon Form is worn off.
I really want them to see the gyro. He's just sitting there waiting.
Oh, that's a scary world for the gyro to live in. And he
Why?
cannot TP for 30 seconds.
No. He's currently buying it at the store as well, rather than where he is.
I can only imagine that he's currently sat screaming. He's really deep in the trees at this point. They're not going to find him, like, so...
I mean, even if they don't find him, why is he's doing nothing? He's not getting XP, he's not getting gold.
Hello, League. Thank you for joining us here today.
Hello, League.
What a nice guy you are, saying hello to everyone. They don't deserve your hellos, they're all bad people. Especially that Mootastic character. We have seen the Helm of the Dominator from Sven. Assumably he's going to start doing some stacking with the creeps. Personally, I'm quite a big fan of the Mask of Madness manly build. The Colour Caster is sounding very quiet. The Colour Caster.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at the Chaos Bolt chat going on. It's all kind of BM. The Colour Caster. Oh. I think the cold is slowly taking its toll on you, Eric. Plus, as the later it gets, we're like...
The voice starts getting a bit weird. I can actually hear my voice going, why is Gyro not farming? Well, interesting. I mean, he has been farming, but he was struggling quite a lot against them.
2 minutes ago, though, he was sat in the woods, wasn't he? Just chilling.
And we do see again.
No, Gyro was sat near the hut, wasn't he?
And that is a devil. Gyro was sat where, sir? Near the hut.
Yeah, in the bottom right. He was just sat there waiting away,
yes,
not doing
stuck,
anything.
wasn't he, after that fight? You're quite right.
Right. I mean, it's going to be... You know what, at the moment I'm just scared. I'm scared this is going to be a 50-minute game and we're going to be here tomorrow when I need to go to work.
You don't need to work that much. And on the topic of work, Windrunner dies. I'm not really sure how that's related to work at all, because Gander's not working in a field where he's going to die. I think. I don't know.
It's a dangerous world, IT, mate. It is dangerous. Real dangerous.
Damn servers. You never know when
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
2 hours, 30
Radiant's
minutes,
top
19
tower's taking a
seconds.
hit.
Wow, we've really been up for that. And that's a potentially dangerous teleport.
Radiant's
He finds himself.
We've got a big red dragon doing work in Pearl.
Scary. That's at the very least a dead spirit breaker. The Queen ultimate hits several people, but none of them go down. Oh wow! And with the ultimate up, we see Sven doing a lot of damage, and this is likely to be a dead gyrocopter. And I assume they do get the dazzle as well. And this is going to transition into a tier 1.
Surely, I mean...
There's the Blink on Dragon. I do enjoy this build.
Blink Dragon Knight?
As you discussed earlier, the
No waddling
main
after
problem with the
people.
whole Dragon Tail world is the stun range, which can be fixed with the purchase of a cheeky Blink Dagger. Or not cheeky, depending on how you use your Blink Dagger.
Well, in the surprise Dragon Tail.
Yeah, there's definitely some unusual comment that one could make out of that. But we're not about dirty comments here at Game Britannia, because we are PG. At least we try to be.
Pretty on the game.
By the time it's midnight and Gan's horribly sleepy and ill, all kinds of unusual comments might be going out.
Indeed. I mean, I'm just surprised I haven't swore yet. And you know what, I so nearly brought out that you're live on TV, don't say... And then there's something you can't say.
Eric confirmed discriminating against lowlanders. Okay. We do not racially discriminate here at Game Britannia. I don't
Against actual or fictional people.
Well, fictional, is it so wrong? I don't know. Probably is. We just don't discriminate, full stop. Because we're friendly characters.
It's true. Anything that Moo tells you is a lie.
Anything that does what, sorry?
Anything Moo tells you is a lie.
Yeah, Moo is not to be trusted.
I need
When I
to
say
wake up a
Moo,
bit.
I mean Mootastic, not
Moolicious?
Gamma Moo, who is full of trust. We do see a smoke here from the Dire. They're potentially going to be looking for the. Oh dear. They've walked into Ivan, who this is the second smoke he's walked into. He does try to fly down the cliff, which is a good escape tactic.
I can't believe they got that. That was a terrible blink by Slardar, like running away from the enemy.
But at the end of the day, as we said last game, if you waste a smoke for a support, not necessarily a waste, but if you use a smoke on a support, then your support probably walks away happy, because that could have been a dead carry.
Indeed, maybe the Radiant just aren't used to dealing with teams that don't go, hey look, Smokerino time.
Considering that our last tournament LSE won, we have to say that Southampton are doing a pretty impressive performance. They've already won game 1 and they've started well in game 2 as well. Here's the blink coming out of the Dragon King, so straight onto the Queen of Pain. Wow.
Dragon King.
Is that the second time I've said Dragon King?
Well,
What am I doing? A big ultimate
that was
from
a big
Clockwork
hop.
does find himself sat on top of his Slardar. He's popped the blade now, he's popped the
blink
battery
again.
assault. And
Blink
that
straight to
is
Flamer.
This
Flame
Dragon
Breath.
King is doing well.
Breathe fire. Oh,
At this point, I'd like to claim that I'm saying Dragon King deliberately, because I know I'm going to get in trouble after the game for this.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
And he is now going to go
Dire's
for
structure's
a
looking
Sanj.
fortified.
Whether or not this is going to be a Heaven's Halberd or a Sanj and Yasha, I'm not entirely sure,
The
but I think
Dire
either way
best
is
do
pretty
something
solid.
about that
I
bottom
think
tower.
Jaren's going for a Yasha and...
Yeah, Jaro will almost definitely be going for a Sanj and Yasha.
Dire's bottom tower is getting the business.
Ben has gone for the blink as well, so they've got some really
Dire's bottom
nice
tower got
initiation
blown
potential
to
for the
bits.
Radiant. They just need to make sure they keep converting these kills into towers.
Dire seem to be... the Dragon's one off,
Dire's
they don't want to
top
take this
tower's
anymore.
getting beat down.
True that. And I assume that we're probably going to see BKB coming out from Sven next, so that he can just frontline and do a lot of work. Moo is now claiming that it was not racial discrimination against lowlanders, it was a different type of discrimination.
Sexual?
Frankly, I don't think we'll respond to Moo in chat anymore. The fact that he hasn't been banned already is overwhelming for me, to be honest.
It's just disgusting on who are these admins.
Yeah, it's time to start revoking some mod powers. Clearly a dodgy guy. Probably smuggles drugs on the sly. Well, what an accusation to make of an innocent man. I mean, we don't know, right? Maybe he does do that.
I don't know him, but I'd
Not
imagine he
the,
lives in one of those countries that you go to prison forever if you're found with an ounce of cocaine up your bum.
True that. Anyways, not the views of Game Britannia. Or me, in fact. Just merely musings of a madman.
Too much of the old cough medicine.
Too many of those Waitrose biscuits, I think. I've started to lose it.
How were
As-
they?
They are
I
actually,
was eager to find out.
I have to say, they are absolutely delicious, but other biscuits are good.
Well, I'm on the herb and herbs.
And we do see the Dire initiating here. And oh my god, look at those cogs. Completely zone out the Dire team. It does cost him his life. Oh my god, it doesn't cost him his life. The Blade Mail, the Gyro goes down. Sven cleans up with the ultimate.
He
And
talks
that is
up
a
about the
huge
explosive
fight
fights.
for the Radiant. That,
That shackle
oh
though.
my god. I mean, I don't want to say Ice Rock please. but Ice Rock please. And I can't believe it. Can you believe it? That's a 5-man wipe for the Radiant.
That was a good fight. That was...
A good fight?
Everything went
What
well.
do you want from a fight? To be more than good?
Well, there's 2 players with half health.
Okay, there is room for improvement, but I'm inclined to say that that's more than good.
Dire's mid tower's having.
You never know, Oxford Dictionary might be tuning in. This is probably about the 7th time we've mentioned them. Do you
They'd
wanna
probably
go-
replace good with just like a little,
Hope the
little
Dire
emote
won't
now.
marshal
For that. We
that
don't
mid
need
Oh yeah, we don't
words.
use words, do we? Which
No.
maybe the smiley one, which is like
Oh,
that.
look
that
at Dragon King TPing out, trying to not be seen. Did you see Dragon King in the woods again?
One. Oh dear.
What is
Oh,
he?
Dragon King.
It's like trapped in the woods.
And
Two.
as was pointed out in chat by JP, trying to redeem himself for use of swear words earlier, he is doing some shred switching for his spells, which we all enjoy.
He wasn't talking about that. That's just more swears in Australian, I think.
Swear words in Australia.
G'day mate, I love a good tread switching.
And off the back of that impression, I think we have to once again say that we do not support any kind of racial discrimination here on Game Britannia. Because that's just how bad that impression was.
One impression, oppress a whole people.
I mean, it was that bad.
I said good day mate at the beginning and even
Stop-
tried to go
stop
up
while
at
you're
the
behind.
end. Like,
It's not getting better.
I watch MasterChef Australia, I know all about accents, I'm not
I
having
watched
this.
that as well. It's great, isn't it?
Amy
Who are you
loves it.
enjoying this season?
I don't
Invisibility.
to that level, I'm afraid.
Tay, he's annoying. Rose. God damn it, Rose. Pull yourself together.
Shout out to Rose, annoying everyone.
Other TV shows are available. And once again, not the views of Game Britannia, who I'm sure support Rose in all her actions. Unless
Everything I
it
say
turns
is
out-
totally the views of Game Britannia.
No, Gan. Everything Gan says is probably the complete opposite of what our views are.
Oh, this game. Come on, I just want to see you blow everyone up again. Big fights.
And here we go. We've got an invisibility rune on the Windrunner.
Okay.
And this is likely to lead to some MLG
Radiant's
316
top
no-scope
towers
style
are-
plays.
I'm
Brace
calling it
yourself,
now. Big
brace
fight.
yourself.
Oh, no. It was just too short on range.
And there is the zoning ultimate. The cooldown from Gyro. They back
Radiant's
off.
top tower's hurting.
It's
And
not
as
a big
far as
cooldown, though.
excitement goes, I have to say, I was looking for more excitement from that individual. I don't know about you.
I liked the cooldown animation. It's
Yeah, I mean, the
satisfying.
animation is nice,
Tower's
but I'd like to
taking
see it hit someone, rather than just be for zoning purposes.
True.
We are seeing the expected build on Sven, the BKB. I assume that we'll be seeing a Daedalus after this, and combined with what we assume will be an Assault Cuirass coming out with Dragonite, that is going to be some serious DPS potential.
Yeah, I like that they've not wasted the dragon form and they've gone straight into
Straight
taking
into
Roshan after they've forced them to play defensive on the
And I
dial.
think that this game, LSE have put on an extremely solid performance so far. They've been using Dragonite ult really well, they've been getting kills and straight away converting them into towers, which is exactly what you need to do with the old Windrunner Dragonite style lineups. Someone has joined chat called Eric the Dragon King. Either this is the biggest coincidence we've ever seen, or someone is flaming me. I'm going to assume that it's option one, because who would ever want to flame me again? I was
wish I
hoping
could say
you
it
would
was
say no
me.
one and not laugh.
I just can't believe I didn't do this.
Well, I hope that you're busy controlling the camera and do not have time to start making fake Twitch accounts just to troll me.
People
I
watching the
suspect-
stream now will question whether I'm actually controlling the camera. I forget.
You forget that you control the camera when you're just like in the corner making Twitch things.
Yep.
So yeah, whoever's done that, then I don't know.
Dyer's
While
top
you're there, please
tower.
follow the channel,
You know the drill.
because there's nothing we like more than viewer numbers and follower numbers.
Bigger numbers, better numbers. Fact.
Bigger
Dyer's
numbers.
top
Points mean
tower's
prizes,
getting
as they say.
down.
Other
Dyer's
80s
top
Twitch shows are
tower's
available.
gone.
I want to know what Dyer were doing when they're just stamping all over those towers. Why are they not defending these towers?
I think they just can't. I don't know if you've seen the gold advantage, but it's pretty significant.
It really is. It really
It's a scary
is.
world for the Dire right now, especially coming off the back of a huge win, and they're now in a scary, scary world. We still have the Aegis up on Dragon Knight. He's got another 3.5 minutes with that, and do you expect him to be going for racks with this?
I really would hope they would. I mean, yeah. How long until his ult's up?
Results up, and they've
Yeah.
got the BKB on Sven now.
They should be pushing the tower. They really.
They've got the blink on Windrunner. I think those are the items they need. Although this is not ideal, Windrunner goes down, and Clockwork might be getting caught out top as well. They do cancel the blink, and there's the zoning cogs. I think he might want to use a rocket flare to cancel the blink instead, which he doesn't want.
They've got DD on Sven though. They could absolutely cut someone in half with that. He's going for it. Look at that.
That is some deeps. The DD room sadly wears out, otherwise I think we'd be seeing a few more dead heroes here. On the back lines, Wyvern and Dazzle are sort of just looking at each other like cool story, bro.
In the
And
meantime,
on the front lines, Dragon Knight's just like, I heard you like towers.
we've still got. Oh, that Dazzle escaping on 38 health. Or has he?
There's still time for him to somehow
I want to
stumble
see
into
a
creep
brilliant
and die
Clockwork Cogs. No, he's gone the wrong way.
He has. I think, yeah. All in all, I think the Dire are going to be pretty happy with that. I think both teams lost one hero, but anything which delays the push of the Radiant right now is good.
Come on, you've got a rocket flare. Do it for me.
If
No.
I don't think the snipe's coming off.
It's not fast enough projectile
But
anymore.
I mean,
is it?
I've already been surprised by someone's determination to create troll accounts of me, so... And yes, Kenny, I strongly agree that Sven is going to go straight for the Daedalus, because he is going to have the Assault Cuirass buff from the Dragon Knight to provide his attack speed. And yes, he is called Dragon Knight, to whichever character out there thought they were cool and made
Fair
Eric
Dragon
the
King.
P.S. cameraman, can you please click on heroes other than Dragon King?
No. Right, here we go. Take your item fill quickly, because I'm giving you all in on one tasty dose. Tell you what, there's an option for looking at items, isn't there? I'm sure there is. Is it on this now? No. Do you know where the items thing is these days?
It's in the top left somewhere, I believe, if it still exists. Okay, it just doesn't exist anymore.
Why are they
Yes,
killed?
please, Mr. Cameraman. I have anxiety issues as it is already. Do you think this is Fanna? Is it Moo? Moo's been quiet for a while. It must be Moo.
We're calling it Moo. Let's see, net worth, come back.
And here we go. Here comes the push. Honestly, not that much longer.
Fortified, that's
About
Flag there.
40 seconds or something? Unless my ability to read clocks is bad, which I'm not going to say is impossible.
Let's see.
And here we go, the tower is getting clubbed down. We've got the old Amphor there. With
Okay,
a
well, it's going to fill him up with health in a second.
Nothing now.
Dazzle's buffed up his team's armour, potentially ready to defend, and the Radiant are going to back, or they're not going to back. Dragon Knight is determined to do some deep steps now.
And he's still got the Aegis.
Yeah, either my math skills are bad, or it's about to vanish any second now. Reclaim in 0 seconds, there it is, the Aegis is gone. The regen pops, and the Dragon Knight is suddenly pretty high on HP. Then is just doing a scary amount of damage with this ultimate.
Indeed, he's just...
And I think,
This is it, surely.
Dyer's mid-range.
yeah, I mean, LSE have played extremely well in this game.
He really has brought it back, haven't they?
Dyer's mid-range.
It's been pretty dominant, they're
Didn't
just
make it.
getting kills, getting towers, getting kills, getting towers. And it sounds simple, maybe Dota is a simple game.
Well, you say
Been
that's like one of the
overcomplicating
big
it
differences
with all this.
between the MMR brackets is capitalising on the the advantages you get. Some people just forget
Yeah.
to take towers; they go back to farming, and it's just, you've got to take your advantages.
And whether or not they're going to go for another push now, I'm not sure. 20 seconds until Elder Dragon form is back up. Not the most mana we've ever seen on Dragon Knight, and there's the GG call from Southampton, and we will be going to a game 3. Wow, I guess they just decide
I
that
think
that
people are
is it.
tired. Yeah.
The radiant.
And so we will be back shortly, guys. This is a best of 3, and it is a single elimination best of 3. So whoever wins the next game will be going through to the quarterfinals of the Heritage, and whoever loses will be going out. We will be back ever so shortly